Hello, I am Kylan. I play Avrael Arcath, and pretty pissed about the whole taking of the world thing. I think I'm gonna have to summon some vengeful spirits to get back at the Shining One and she who rises.
Hey, it's Trevor playing Jethro the Goliath Barbarian, and I got my hands on Blackrazor. Woo!
Hi, I'm Jody. I play Satra, and I'm very angry. I knew we should have killed Oma at the beginning. I repeatedly said she was not good. She needed to go. But no. And now my beloved is no more.
I'm Larissa. I play Arlen Cadmus, the sorcerer. And today, if I find some time between kicking ass and taking names, I will pour one out for our good friend Elias, who sacrificed himself valiantly so that we can be here today.
Rest in peace.
So,
Rip Elias! I am Tim, and I am playing Holt Arden. And to bounce off of what Satra was just talking about, and maybe even Avrael, I will say that if 140 years potentially have passed, that means Alma's parents aren't looking for her anymore. So that's a problem solved.
Quest failed.
Successfully.
And I am Mike the GM, and what Tim is saying is correct. 140 years have passed since the Defenders of Stonegate went into the Shadow Realm. I guess time passes at a different rate, and now that they've returned, if it hadn't been for the sacrifice of Elias Blaze, they would have all, well, most of them would have perished. There's a few of them that would have actually lived.
So we gained 3 levels.
Yeah.
we look a little bit older,
You are all 20 years older.
but everybody we knew aged, and so some of them have died.
Most of the people we knew are dead because most races don't live longer than 140 years.
Yep.
Any elves we might have known could still be around if things didn't happen to them over time.
Right.
Some dwarves can live long.
Art! Art!
And your
Our
boyfriend.
boyfriend. Everything she's done up until now was to give art his food.
Yes, the whole thing was about art!
I guess we'll just have to eat the brain instead.
Yeah.
We'll have to eat the brains
Yeah,
of his
Miriam
honor.
Miriam was human, so,
Yeah.
so what it was time was catching up with you. You would have all aged to 140 years. Some of you would have lived. Quite a few of you would have died of old age. You know. So yeah.
Well, you think our cart's still there outside the entrance of the mines?
Well, it's, the card itself is it, but the pile of
The metal is-
riches could be okay.
All right.
Then
First order of
140
business?
years, it's
Oh, there
about
it is.
time to not...
Alma, you gotta wait a little bit. We gotta get our car.
Y'all, I
Last time
just
too. Yeah.
realized who we lost in the time slip.
Art? We lost art.
Yes, but more tragically,
Oh, I know.
Sir Reginald.
Sir Reginald the
Mountebank! No! Not Sir Reginald the Mountebank!
Not our boy.
Goblins don't live very long.
Yeah.
Like
We were
60
looking
years.
forward
But you know
to seeing
who?
him again.
But you know who could be older now?
Yeah.
Sliver, or Silk
Ah.
Slice.
Oh, the dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
friend.
Could be cool. We already aged him one
Let's
time.
see if we live long enough to find out.
So, what is our next step, guys? Do we roll for initiative?
I think so.
I think first
Polly.
we should take a nap.
Oh
And
yeah,
attempt to talk to Silver.
Sliver?
Sliver.
So,
Two.
we're
gonna
gonna
just
hey,
fall asleep.
Alma,
So
hang on.
just 1 minute, Alma. Can we siesta? We just got back from.
Alma, we're gonna take a long rest. No.
Hang tight. You waited 140 years, you can wait 8 hours.
Depends on how long it takes you to go to sleep. You don't have to sleep for 8 hours. You guys are all rested up because, you know.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, remember that you are all rested up and you all have inspiration because of the sacrifice of Elias Blaze. So everybody
Definitely
has
angrily
Yeah.
inspired, I think.
I think from the back, Holt is going to lean forward, throw his hand on Avriel's shoulder, hope he doesn't drop his drink, and and say, as the champion of Stonegate, I think what we decide to do next is very important. And since you're the hero and the champion that leads this ragtag group, sort this out.
I think it's time for some murder.
So roll for initiative then. Okay, cool.
Here's my green.
Oh God, this is terrible.
I'm going down.
This is bad.
I got the 20.
I got in that one.
Oh, you're going very slowly.
You know, that's because you're being very careful
Oh,
about
we
how
looked
you
for
do
that
your...
guy.
Good job, team.
Who's that? Ooh, damn.
That's still like a 40.
I'm gonna use inspiration. That was quick.
They rolled a 1 and a 5.
Yeah,
Either one of those are good.
oh my gosh. Okay.
You used your inspiration on initiative?
It would. I can't get anyone past.
All right.
You wouldn't have been. I was in 2.
Okay.
So anybody above 20,
I'm at 20.
you're at 20. Okay.
Not a good start.
What are you gonna do?
And Alma's right in front of me.
Yes, she's probably 10 feet from you. Yes. There are 5 people by her.
Hot soup.
Hot soup.
Ooh, nice.
She said no
Do
words,
that.
only murder.
Attack, save, dex 20.
Okay, so she gets a dex save. She's going to attempt to save, but she has to roll a 20, right? I
Yeah.
don't think she's going to do that.
Okay, I don't trust you because you always roll well.
Nope, 16. She did not do it.
Sweet!
All right, so what does that do exactly? Tell me.
Makes her look like a hag.
No, it does not.
Interesting.
Listen to the description, you understand.
Okay.
A stream of acid emanates from you
That's
in a
true.
line of 30 feet long. She just got acid to the face.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
And
awful.
5 feet wide. I think that I would have gone full turkey out.
Level 7.
No, 4.
4, okay. Level 4?
Uh-huh.
Click cast, and we'll do damage on her turn. Okay, so that was in
That's a
20.
good one. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
19, 18,
you.
17, 16. Yes, go ahead.
16. All right. I'm going to look over at Ulma, who rises,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to say something along the lines of, that is not nice, those things that you did a long time ago, but to me, they weren't that long.
What you notice also about Ulma is it's been 140 years. She seems to have only aged about 30 years. So she looks like she's maybe in her late 40s, early 50s. So she is older, okay?
Same age as us.
But anyway, just letting you know.
Okay,
But
okay.
also somehow able to retain.
Give me a perception check.
Wasn't she human?
Yes, she is. Yeah. She was human. She was the carpenter's daughter, which is surprising that she did not age, but of course, if she's filled with, she who rises,
Yeah, a
that would,
divinity.
yeah.
I'm sure she's
Uh,
magically being
Perception?
Perception check, yeah.
kept alive.
Oof. 12.
Okay, never mind. All right, so.
I literally rolled a 2 on the dice. I have a plus 10.
Ew, man. Just about the worst you could have gotten, yeah. Okay, go ahead. So what do you do?
I am going to look at her, and I'm going to say, you have some dragons.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Well, how about this? And I cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
Ooh.
So, what it does is I call forth a Draconic Spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that I can see within range. The range is 60 feet.
Okay.
I have to choose a color for it, and it gets stuff based on that.
Yeah.
So, if she has yellow, I'm going to go for something that doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna go with gold dragon.
Well, you remember the one that was with her was a topaz, right?
Right.
Which they were kind of yellowish.
Just a
Right.
stone.
It's just 2.
Yeah, so it's
Okay, cool.
chromatic and metallic on
Okay, cool. So good. Gold. Gold.
But
of
it just
the-
looks, it's not an actual dragon.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
it just
spirit
looks like
that's
it,
like
right.
a dragon.
Gotcha.
So, in that case, my dragon has its own
Stat block.
stat block, and it has a breath weapon.
Mm.
So, how far away are the group of them?
From you, probably about 40 feet.
Okay, so I'll summon the dragon spirit right in front of
Uh-huh.
us, our group,
Mhm.
about 20 feet ahead,
Uh-huh.
and it will use its breath weapon, and that's a 30-foot cone
Okay.
towards her, and if it catches anybody else,
Okay.
and the cone will do gold dragon damage, which I'm not sure what type of
Fire?
damage that is. That gold
Fire,
dragons
generally.
do.
I think it's fire.
Yeah.
Generally it's fire.
It does good damage.
Yes,
Yes, it
That's the
does.
type of damage.
hopefully. So each creature in that area must take a dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC. Save DC is 18.
When your creature breathes flames at them, you notice that there is a faintly shimmering dome around the people standing behind her. She is not included in the dome. And so it seems like the breath kind of hits her and then passes around them.
Ooh,
Are the dragons in the dome as well?
They are.
interesting.
And let's see, she's going to use her ability. What is the save for it?
It's 18. Dexterity save. 18.
18 dex. She's not very dexy.
Good.
She did not make it. How much damage did it do?
It just does 2d6 of the type.
Alright, so fire.
Oh wow, 11. And then the dragon also, it has multi-attack, so the dragon can make a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so it could do 2 of those and use its breath attack.
Okay, go for
So
it.
also, then, and it has 10-foot reach, it will dash forward and slash at her.
Okay, cool.
Mm. That's like a full-on dragon.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, so that's a 20 to hit.
Misses.
Oof.
That's
All right.
not good.
And then its second attack. Ooh, that's a 14, so.
That'll miss.
Alright, guys. Dex-based dodging. That's what we gotta do. Dex-based AoEs. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. That was 16? Okay, cool. So you hit her with that. The flames seem to kind of scorch her, but you notice not as badly as you'd think. She swings her shield up and takes most of the brunt of the flames on the shield.
Is it a pretty cool looking shield?
It's a metal shield. You do notice that there's a logo on it, and it's a logo of a white dragon.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow, that's like a cool shield.
That's very cool looking. But she slings it up like that, and then when the thing takes a swing at her, you notice that she is wearing plate mail.
Ooh.
And she is carrying what looks like a longsword and has a longbow across her back.
She would
So
go like a
this is
whole
not the
outfit.
Olma that you remember.
Yeah.
She was the carpenter's daughter. She is kitted out, full plate mail, full helmet, full shield, full sword. She looks like she's going all heavy armor. So yeah.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Well,
I
that explains why the 20 missed.
Yeah, right.
In 16, when you went, you also notice as Olma gets hit by the flames and the shield comes up, she drops to one knee and puts her hand to her forehead like this, like she has a really bad headache. You notice that she's wearing this little, maybe gold circlet, and there's a little yellow gem in it. And the little yellow gem flares with light.
Has the time changed?
Hmm?
As time changed, like day, night?
It's actually daytime. The weird thing about it though is when you look around, briefly, you don't see the sun. Everything is lit up, and all you can see is kind of what, I don't know, above you looks like a cloud bank, almost like fog, and light kind of comes from it indistinctly. Everything's kind of indirect light. There is no sun that you can tell. All the light seems to be coming from this cloud that covers the sky as far as you can see.
Okay.
Wow.
So she hits one knee. Anyway, she puts the shield up like this and goes, ah! One of the elves steps forward kind of close to her, but he won't go till 14. Okay? So just letting you know, one of the elves that is stepping out of the shimmering shield. Arlen, give me a perception check.
Since I have observant, can I also?
I'll let you do it since you're observant.
Do I use my inspiration on this? What was it, 3? I might need it later.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
So you got a 3. Okay, you don't notice it.
I got it. 23.
Okay.
All right.
That's better.
Wait, is that an ability that she did?
No. Who did?
Her.
No, she was just making a check. You notice that the bag of holding that she's got, something in that bag of holding is glowing really, really bright. I mean, just like sunlight bright. Ironically, it seems to be the same color as the little gem that she's got on a little circle around her head.
Ooh.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
Okay. Well, I will say
Oblivious.
something when it becomes my turn.
All right. 15. 14.
14.
Go ahead, first.
All right. Arlen, there's something bright and glowing in your bag.
Oh, goodness.
It reacted with her circlet.
Okay. I will, on my turn, look into that.
Okay.
I suppose.
Fair.
At which point, I am going to brandish my soul-stealing dagger, and I'm going to point it towards Olma and say, "She who rises for all the pain and misery you have wrought, I hereby summon those who you have killed to avenge themselves with me as their blade." And I will cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you call forth spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration. The spirits are intangible and invulnerable. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals a d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. This damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold, your choice when you cast a spell. Any creature that takes this damage cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn. I'm going to use cold damage, and the spirits are all going to be like, the townspeople of Stonegate. Kind of like
They're all-
angry and
They're all pretty dead.
And
And it's been 140 years,
I want the
It's like we look at the spirits to see if it's anybody we know.
dang it, everybody. And I want like the first few spirits to be like, if I can, have like her parents and stuff like that.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Ooh.
I could do that. I
I'm
like
imagining
it.
us all like standing like, oh hey, look at that.
You're back.
I would have been
Real good.
Yeah, my plus 10 is useless, guys. It's just useless.
You just rolled really bad.
13.
And yeah, you didn't miss anything. Alright,
Okay, and I'm going to close with my newfound
okay, go for it.
spirits, vengeful spirits, and attacker. Still. 19 doesn't hit, right?
It will not.
Okay, second attack. Come on, Root, be something decent. Yeah. Well, that's 16.
That'll miss.
She's all oiled up in armor.
AC
I guess so.
Pretty high.
Well, no, I rolled a
got
4 and a
plate.
7, so.
She's got plate and a magical shield, so.
heat metal.
Yeah, that would be the way to go.
Alright, well, that's my turn. I'm standing next to the dragon spirit.
In
Evil spirits.
14.
Vengeful spirits.
Almost
spirits around here.
Almost turn is 14. She slings her. You notice that the guy who steps up beside her, puts his hand on her shoulder and casts a spell.
That
Okay.
must be he who rises.
And actually, it's not.
Oh no.
It's this guy looks really familiar to you, but you're not sure who it is. She immediately stands up, and you notice that she slings a shield between her and you guys and him. All right, and she draws her sword, and she says, "Stop!" That's it. Also, the glow from the circlet kind of diminishes.
She's saying stop to who? Us?
All of you.
Oh.
Yeah, right, bud. That's how you
You
assassinate
took that
someone.
from me. No.
Spoilers.
That's all she does. She does not attack.
Yep.
Okay.
She is built for defense.
Whose turn is it?
That's 14.
If I remember last time, she was built for fucking offense.
Yeah, right. You do remember that. Yeah, 13, 12.
Arlen remembers it from that.
Yeah, the
that
dagger.
shanking
Yeah, she
incident.
shanked you like 6 times. This is very different from what you remember. She was shanking people with daggers and stuff like this. Is you think you see a dagger on her belt, but she's pulled a long sword and she has a shield.
So my
Yes.
observant feat give me a passive perception of 23.
Okay.
Oh
Would
wow.
I be able to notice any of these things that are happening?
Sure. The guy who walked up and cast a spell on her, you remember, was Yelene Azurwish. He was the tavern owner at that the elves. Remember the Elven Enclave where you guys went to? He was a dark-haired wizard. Owned the tavern where you guys met with the elves before you met with. Yeah, so it's him. He walked up, put his hand on his shoulder, cast a spell, and then she immediately stepped in front of him so that he was defended.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that changes things.
You
Because they're the ones that
you also notice
around us,
that
so they
there's
can
a.
potentially set the shield her. Little thing.
Maybe what they're doing, yeah.
You also notice that there's another guy. His name was Dressed
The
Raven. He's a white-haired. She's a white-haired woman who was one of the wizards. You do not see the Archmage. She does not seem to be here. You see Garen Torin, who the
Which
members
is
were
well,
dwarves, and so he's still alive. Then
I might
you
have to use that
also
again.
notice standing behind them somebody you recognize immediately. All of a sudden, it's Morven Birchbark, the Fearbolg,
Yeah.
and so he's standing behind her.
My boss.
I thought
Yeah,
it was gonna be a sheep.
yeah. You notice behind her is Lily, the brewer that worked, right beside the screaming wyvern. You notice Ilda, Art's apprentice. She was a dwarf. She'd gotten kicked out of the mines. Is standing back there too. And you also notice Lausian, the guy who taught you to be a druid, is standing in this
Oh.
group of people with the shimmering thing. And then there's this girl. She looks really, really familiar. You're not sure why. Dark hair, kind of bob cut. You think she looks a lot like Trista, the girl you used to work with, but it's not Trista.
Was
So
her
you-
daughter? Maybe.
You don't know. Well,
My granddaughter.
granddaughter would be probably along the lines. That might be true. That was 14. No, that was observant in 14. Yeah. The two yellow dragons behind her have you, as you have attacked. They've kind of eyed her, but they have not moved to attack either. So they go in 14 as well.
Yeah.
13, 12, 11, 10. 10. Yes.
Get Blackrazor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just be like, sorry, Satra says you gotta go.
All right, go for it.
Satra's literally like,
I think I will draw Blackrazor. Okay, can I just make a perception roll? See if there's
Sure.
any of these people that I
Sure.
recognize. Alma, obviously.
Yeah,
She's.
You do notice, however, she did not attack.
Now we got an 18 for perception.
Okay.
That's.
You do start to notice some of the people who are standing behind her in this shimmering field that protected them from the dragon spirit. And they are some of the people you recognize from the village.
I'll take the sword, but not out of the sheath yet. And just kind of like.
He hits one of these, and they all just fall over.
Yeah. Just kind of like look real quick at everyone, and then just like straight on one, because I assume she's the one who has the sword, kind of just standing there.
Yeah.
front
Well,
of
she's
us,
got her shield and her sword, and she's ready, and that's it. Yeah.
front and center. Like, what's the meaning of this? What's happening?
And she says, "So, I told you, we've been waiting a long time for this, for you to return with Blackrazor."
For revenge or for what?
No. And she kind of rubs her forehead again, and she says, if you hadn't put that ring on my finger 140 years ago, I would still be a slave to the Shining One.
You're welcome.
Hold on, that was me. I sacrificed my ring.
And she says,
I
but
got a new one.
No,
there's still a little vestige of She Who Rises. We've managed to capture it in this topaz. It's what keeps me from dying. But we have to rejoin it with the rest of the topaz. I believe you still have it.
Is that
peek when Arlen
can
points it out. I peek inside of the bag holding what's glowing.
The big stone box, which you remember had a crack in it, you can see the light shining out of the crack from the topaz that's in the stone box you made.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Elias was God.
Can I do an insight check to see if she's lying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah, she wants to recombine with that bad.
this should be super strong.
It could be a good thing, but it also
Satra's still very angry, but she
Damn
just,
it! I'm using my inspiration to
For
reroll
insight?
that. Yep.
Technically,
It
all
was
of you are
worse.
Is this
hearing
an
this.
ability?
No, technically, all of you are hearing this, so you can all make insight checks if you want.
Okay, yeah,
I mean-
absolutely. I ain't good at it.
22.
Yeah. You're pretty sure she's telling the truth.
Of course, now I roll something.
Nice.
It's
19.
very important. The last time we believed we were helping, we made it worse.
21.
Yeah,
I
you're,
think
you're
we did
pretty
that a
sure
couple
she.
of times.
At least she believes she's telling the truth. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
19 plus 0? 19.
That's still good. Yeah. You think she's telling the truth?
Who? The
Olma.
Olma?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneer at her anyway.
Take out the topaz.
Salty sauce.
No, well, it's still in the box. The topaz is not
Oh,
in
it's still
out
in
of
the
the
box.
Yeah, it's still
okay,
in the box.
take out the box. Didn't you make the box like
I did.
unopenable?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I give it to Holt and be like, I don't.
You'll have to do stone shapes now.
Yeah.
Be like,
Well, hold up, everybody. I'm just gonna say, maybe we should have, when we popped out of this portal, talk before we started swinging.
She
What's-
sounded pretty vengeful.
Yeah. Well, it was to be
I think it was a very fair assumption on that part.
like, hello, friends. Would have been a good start.
Well, fair enough. I can see what the misunderstanding would be. She says, but understand, it's been 140 years of fighting against the Shining One. Sometimes niceties we really don't have time for them.
See? I was,
That's fair. Yeah. Well, it's been 2-3 weeks for us.
I'm saying I'm
Anyways,
not
She looks at you and says, wait, it's been 2 or 3 weeks for you. Everybody looks very puzzled, and all of a sudden this voice in your brain goes, I knew that there was a temporal difference between the two realms. And this long, snaky white head shoves the 2 yellow dragons out of the way, and this is a full-sized adult dragon now. And he goes, oh my gosh, finally someone stops and listens to reason. And you're right, don't open that box. If we do, it might get her. Look,
Oh.
we have a better place where we can talk about this. And so, give me a nature check. Those aren't topaz.
I'm going to do a nurture check.
No?
They're wyverns.
Oh.
Interesting.
And you notice that they have baskets strapped to their backs, like people could ride in them. They're big baskets. And so Sliver looks at you and says, look, let's get something to eat and get somewhere safe. You never know when minions of the Shining One are watching. We have a place that he can't find us. Hold on to that box.
Yeah, I'm going to, before we continue any further in the conversation I'm going to cast Stone Shape and close the box the rest of the back up. The rest of the way.
Yeah, that works. When you do that, you immediately notice that the bright light in Olma's little thing there dies down to just kind of a dim glow. And she noticeably relaxes. So the wyverns kind of step forward. They lower themselves down on their haunches, and the basket, you're going to have to climb into them. Several of the people are helping other people into the older elves and stuff like that into the baskets. These baskets are like probably 10 feet by 10 feet. They're big, and there's 2 of them. So you all kind of climb into the baskets.
Might ghost deflate like pop balloons because the rage is gone now.
Yeah, well, there you go. The girl walks up to you, Arlen, and says, "You knew my grandmother, Trista?"
Just, yes, we were good friends. You are her granddaughter?
I'm her granddaughter. Yeah. She finally got married to Ander. You remember the guy who worked in the carpentry building? That's when you guys caught out in the graveyard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the couple that had run off.
Right. Well, that was my grandmother, Ander and Trista. They've been gone for a long time, but yeah, she talked about you a lot.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Nellie.
Nellie.
I lead the troops who've been fighting against the Shining One.
Does she have a band-aid over her nose?
No.
Oh.
Actually, you notice she is wearing chainmail and she's carrying 2 short swords. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a fighter of some kind?
Oh, she's something. Yeah.
Well, it's very nice
That's
to meet
Sarker.
you, Nellie.
That's what I call that.
It's good friends with your mother, or grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, the time slip thing is very weird. We've only been gone for a little while, so this feels very strange.
I'm sure. And I'm glad that you came back because we really need your help, especially now that you've got that big honking black sword that Jethro's carrying.
And it is honking.
We have stories to tell.
That's the BBS.
Yeah. Big honking sword.
Big black sword.
Big black sword, right. Everybody climbs into the baskets, right? All right. The wyverns launch themselves into the air, and it's funny because Sliver kind of flies along with them. You can see out through the mesh of the basket as the ground falls quickly behind you. The entire Elven Enclave is destroyed. I mean, you can see it's in ruins. You're heading towards this thick fog that as you get closer to it, you can see it's glowing. And when you pass through the fog, you notice that there's these little glowing motes that kind of float through the basket. Everybody holds their breath. And some of you are probably holding your breath so you don't inhale them because it's just kind of weird. Mm-hmm. And then after about 5 minutes, you break out to the top of the fog, and it's nighttime. Ooh. And you're like, whoa, you can see stars, the moon, things like that. And off to kind of the right, you see what looks like the peak of the mountain, Screaming Wyvern.
The tavern got moved to a mountaintop.
Well,
Wyvern's Nest
it
Peak?
was named after one of the mountains.
Yeah, the Wyvern's
Wyvern's Nest Peak?
Yeah, Wyvern's what?
Nest Peak.
Yeah, Wyvern's Nest Peak, sorry.
It's on your map.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, Kyle.
Context clues.
Yeah, I just stole what he whispered to me, and I made it seem like it was me that found it.
Wyvern Nest Peak, and so you're flying towards the peak, and as you get closer and closer, you notice there's a little cave in the side of the mountain, and it looks like that's where you're heading towards, possibly the Wyvern's nest. You enter into this what looks like a little cave, and there's a nest off to the side. You can see actually, if you look really, really close, there's actually an egg there. The wyverns pile in, Sliver piles in, everybody kind of gets out of the basket and starts walking down this long hallway. And when you do, you come out into this really pretty, I guess it looks kind of like a valley that's actually inside the top of the mountain. There's
Okay.
trees.
Oh, wow.
There's a little fountain right there. There's this big kind of Greco-Roman looking temple there, and you get the feeling that might be Sliver's lair.
Oh, it's Stonehenge.
And then over
Pretty much.
here, you hear the squeaking of voices, very high-pitched voices. Anybody speak Kobold?
I speak Draconic. Is
Draconic
that-
would be it.
Okay.
Yes, I also speak Draconic.
Okay, so if you speak Draconic, you can hear them saying things like, "We've got to get everything ready for the visitors to come in here. Make sure you got all the food ready and that the bedrooms are ready, and make sure that someone's moved out of such and such place and they can stay in the barracks that are closest to the valley, and all those other things. And we've got the cook making things." And what you see actually up here is a group of what looks like maybe 6 or 7 kobolds up by this little ivory statue with, and also next to these 2 caves that go up into the wall.
I cast Firestorm.
You notice that all of the kobolds, interestingly enough, have white skin, kind of like a white dragon, or maybe like a moonstone dragon, because they do tend to take on the same color as the dragon that they serve.
Interesting.
And if you remember, kobolds also see dragons as kind of semi-divine. You know, also notice that most of these kobolds have wings.
Ooh. Winged Cobalt.
That's
a good one.
interesting.
Yeah, winged kobolds are generally very, very rare. They're like 1 in 10, but almost all of these have wings, which is very
Elevated.
interesting as well.
Gable
Yeah,
Man.
One
so
of
I
the-
didn't think about that environmental because they live on a.
Yeah, there you go. Kobolds are kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the kobolds comes
Yeah,
rushing
that's
up to you and he says, "Oh, welcome, welcome, visitors. We have got your rooms ready for you.
Someone started making it.
Wait, are you the ones who knew the Great One?"
Yes, I know. What's that dude's name that taught me how to be a druid?
"No, not the Great One.
Oh,
The other Great One. Come, look.
Oh.
You're the ones he spoke of." And you walk towards the little white statue,
Oh no.
and you notice a statue of a goblin
Oh, no.
with a blanket around his and the kobold goes up to him and goes, "The Great One! He spoke of you until he died many years ago. He's the one who helped us find Sliver and come to the mountaintop. And so we built a statue in his honor because he saved us all from the icky Shining One."
Sir Reginald.
talk about the great and powerful Sir Reginald, the Mountain.
Yes, look. And
Wow.
you look at the statue, and it's got this little leather pouch, and sticking out the top are little pieces of jerky.
Yes.
And he's standing there with his stick like this. He looks very heroic. And there's a blanket around his shoulders, and he's looking into the sky, and he goes, "Oh, this is a great... Wait. Get them the better rooms. The better rooms must be gotten ready for them." And so they take off and head towards this direction.
I love
Hate to
it.
say it, guys, but that was moment of the campaign right there.
Yeah.
That's it. The
We always
call-out.
wondered what happened to Sir Reginald.
He saved...
He was able,
Not a hero.
He became
was able to lead the
leader
kobolds
and
to
savior of
safety.
the kobolds.
after we gave
you
him
head
information.
this way, and there's a little tunnel that goes there.
Interesting.
There we go.
We often wondered about Sir Reginald.
And so they take you here, and there's a doorway that leads into what looks like a
I've
barracks.
thought about him every session since we've
And then there's also a doorway back here that leads into another set of barracks. And across the room, or across the hall, excuse me, is the kitchen, where there's a young woman who is in there cooking.
Wow.
And then there are several guys that are in there cooking with her, a couple of young children. You hear some noises from further down the hallway, and you notice that a large group of people seem to be coming down this hallway towards you. Looks like there's more rooms and more tunnels further down there. And so as they come towards you, you're kind of looking, and the people who came up in the basket with you are bringing what looks like all of the refugees out of the tunnels. And you start, let's see, Ilda, who is Art's apprentice, comes up to you and says, "These are all the people who are descendants from the people of Stonegate. We were able to save as many of them as we could and get them to our base in the mountains. Because we're above the clouds, this is the one place where the Shining One can't see us. And so here's where we live. Everywhere below the clouds is under the eyes of the Shining One, and so we have to hide up here. They don't know the base is here. Well, we hope not. We don't generally venture below the clouds unless it's to make an attack. And we always try and take a kind of a circuitous route, but we really felt like it was important to get the topaz fixed and sealed away before She Who Rises gets out or takes over Olma again.
That's smart.
But come on, let's go see Sliver. And so you notice that all the people you saw before, let's see, Yellen, Drest, Bjorn, Marvin, Lily, Hilda, Nellie, all the people you met down there on the ground are kind of coming out towards where Sliver's place is.
Which is outside of the Grand Sliver Cathedral.
Let's go ahead and put Sliver on there.
This map is really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Dungeon Alchemist. Tell you, it's my fave.
It's nice.
There's Sliver.
There he is. Oh, he looks bigger.
Yeah, he does. Well, he is pretty big.
That's
Compared
just
to you
as
guys,
bad.
he's about 4 times. Yeah, that's all.
I mean, he was big when he was a baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he aged him up. And then he aged on his own, so we could give him the age.
Rapid aged and then slow aged.
So you guys are all standing there,
can
and
remember
Sliver
this
kind
one
of
about the lizards.
curls his tail around his body, as you remember him doing many, many times when you were carrying him in the cart. And he kind of rests his head on his paws, and he goes, "So, you've returned with the sword, then?" And Ola kind of walks up to him, and he kind of leans against him, and she puts her hand on his, and you notice that the little gemstone, the topaz, immediately dims down even further. So it seems like he's doing something to kind of keep She Who Rises from really getting into her head. And so he says, "Well, you're going to notice that Stonegate is much different than it used to be. There's basically 2 battle lines that have been drawn, and there's trenches and warfare going on to the east and to the west of Stonegate. Lots of battles, but the battle has stagnated for the last 40 years. No one can really make inroads against the Shining One, and the Shining One doesn't seem to be able to make any inroads against Weststone or Iron Gate or anything like that.
It's a bit of a stalemate.
So-
then. It's a bit of a stalemate. So Stonegate did become a stronghold for them.
For the Shining One, yes. He's basically enslaved everyone he's taken. They mine things for him. I think really he keeps the people there to keep themselves alive, and I think he feeds off of their essence, mainly their pain and suffering. It's not a happy place. Stonegate now extends from, well, you remember the old keep, down to the road, and it's completely walled in. The streets are patrolled by his minions, these angelic-looking creatures, but they're anything but angels. The only people left in Stonegate who aren't here are his family. It seems that Orin's family, he has done something to keep them alive for a long time, and now they serve him as his advisors in this horrible kingdom that he rules. But first, we do need to get the topaz repaired and get it sealed away.
Right. Well, I pull the now more solid stone box out,
Right?
and I say, "So, is it safe to open it now?"
Yeah, let's do that. And you notice that Wilma kind of takes a step back towards the same dark-haired guy, and he again casts a spell on her. Then Sliver says, "Go ahead and open it."
I cast stone shape, and the stone unwraps itself around it, and I shape it into a shape of a small sheep.
Okay, and the little
The
stone
stone.
that's sitting on top of it.
Yeah, but it has like a empty spot in its back, kind of like the stegosaurus here.
There you go.
And instead, the topaz is sitting in that. All right, there you go.
When you do, you notice the topaz kind of glows feebly, but whatever Sliver is doing and the mage is doing is keeping it from really kind of waking up. Just case in point, he's doing protection from evil on her, because that if protection from evil is cast on you, you cannot be possessed. And so that's keeping her from being possessed. The ring of mind shielding also helps with it, too, gives her advantage on our saving rolls. So Sliver looks at you and says, "You know how to fix things, if I remember correctly, and you're pretty
Yes.
good at it. So we need you to take the topaz from Olma's crown, and we need you to help it meld into the larger topaz, and then you're going to need to seal it up and we'll keep it here while you deal with the Shining One.
When you say deal, do you mean kill with Blackrazor?
Absolutely. That's the only thing we can do.
So we condemn the poor boy's soul.
I don't think there's any other way to save him. For 140 years, he's been under the thrall of the
Well, if you haven't
Shining.
come up with anything else after 140 years, I say we'd kill the lad.
We've tried. Lost lots of good people trying to save him, turn him back, and every time he just
Well,
burns them to ash.
I mean, we had already come back with the plan to turn him into a corpse, so.
So Sliver looks at you and says, well,
I'll try.
okay.
I mean,
All right. So Hilda takes you back down the hallway, and I guess the rest of you are probably going with her, down the hallway to this, what looks like a blacksmith shop. And she looks at you and says, before we do this, I do have something that Art made for you. I've kept it for the last 60 years.
ooh,
He had one more gift for you.
I know.
She's so sad.
Look,
Last time we talked,
Yeah.
I had a gift for him. He had a gift for me, but it got interrupted.
So you got your pistol, and so she reaches over and has this nice mahogany box, opens it up, and it's this weird little brass barrel that goes underneath your pistol. And she says, "Here, hand me that." And so she kind of takes it and bolts it on, and there's like a second trigger that actually goes beside the pistol. And she says, it throws fireballs.
I immediately look at Oma.
She says it throws fireballs, but it does have to recharge, so you only get 3 a day,
Only.
Only 3 fireballs a day?
and you will need to reload it. So I'll show you how to make the magical components for it.
All right.
That's cool.
You have to ball up some back guano, shove it down in there.
Here's some salt
full
right here.
musket.
Yeah.
It's okay, I can haste you if it actually comes.
Yeah. Right. So there you
Okay.
go. So she straps it on there to your pistol and then hands it back to you. It doesn't really fit in the holster anymore, so you kind of stick it in the back of your belt or something
And
like
accidentally
that.
shoot your butt off.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
I'm thinking, fireball. Oh, shoot, try.
Right down the button.
Anybody
Use it for what?
have? Does anybody have skill in either jewelry working tools or blacksmithing tools or anything along those lines?
Satra, right? Let me check.
Well, I
my-
can make any tool.
I know you can do it, but I'm asking anybody else because you're going to be the one who has to do this.
Herbert is
Um,
and navigator's tools. That's what I got.
Vehicles land.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
I got carpentry tools.
I have vehicles and brewers.
Well, Ilda will help you.
Okay.
She will assist, so that gives you advantage on your checks. So
Just makes
you
me miss
need to
Alliance all
roll.
the more.
I know.
He definitely had blacksmithing skills.
You need to roll.
Yeah, he did.
You need to roll a d20 with advantage. Advantage. It's a. Let's see. Your DC on it is a 15, and I think it's going to be based off dexterity. But yeah,
Oh,
what's your
wow.
highest one?
20.
Okay, you add
A
4
dirty
to
20.
a dirty 20. So your target was 15. That means you have now accrued 5 points out of the 30 that you need to do it. Okay, so roll again.
Conjure animals.
What?
Huh?
I'm gonna have to roll. I thought I rolled 2, but I'll
There you go.
Okay, so what'd you get on the first one?
14.
And then
That's what he's been waiting on his whole
10.
okay, so 14 is higher of the two. Plus 4 is 18. Okay, so that's 3 more. So now you have 8 points towards 30. So roll again.
Yeah, you do that for me. Thank you. All right. So I need to do
2d20 again. Add 4 to it.
14 and 13.
So 14 plus 4 is 18.
So no
3
three.
more. Add a 3. So we're at 11.
Yeah.
Okay,
12
and
and a 9.
so 12's the higher one. Plus 4 is 16. So 1. Keep rolling. And what you guys see her doing is she's got these little tiny jeweler's tools, and she's like kind of looks like she's scraping the topaz
Ooh.
and trying to seal up. And then you notice that kind of her hands will glow, and you notice the cracks in the topaz are kind of sealing closed.
I got a 5 and then a nat 20.
Ooh, nat 20. Okay, so that's 20 plus 4 is 24. So that was 9 points.
Yep.
And then you add another 5 to it because you got a 20.
Oh, okay. So then we're at 26.
26. All right, one more roll.
Woo, you got
Don't
this.
mess up.
That one.
2 nat 1s.
2 nat 1s. Yeah.
I appreciate the encouragement.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got a 4
Mm-hmm.
and a 9.
So 13 didn't make it. Okay, subtract 2.
One more.
A 13 and a 3.
Okay, 13 is 17, so she got 2 more on it.
All right.
All right, roll again.
2.
Yeah. Hilda's helping you, so you get advantage to the end. She's actually a very good.
That's
Nat
not
20
Nice.
and a 6.
All right, so what you notice happens is as the cracks are sealing up in the topaz, you notice that it's kind of like she's scraping all the topaz kind of in there, and she's leaving like a little divot in the top. And interestingly enough, it's the same size and shape as the little topaz that's in Olma's tiara that she's got on. And so you get it down to, and you look up at the tiara that the little topaz is sitting in her little crown, little circlet, and she says, "Are you ready for it?" Olma looks at you and says that.
Yes.
And she takes the tiara, well, she reaches up and she pops the topaz off of the tiara and hands it to you. And as
Can I
you
use clippers to...
as
take
you
them?
grab it, yeah, you can do that. As you grab it, you notice immediately Olma begins to age.
Ooh.
And so it's like in a couple of minutes, she ages 50 years and her skin begins to, and she looks at you and says, "Finally." And she just crumbles to the ground as bones.
Damn.
And
Well, she lived a long life.
the topaz was the only thing keeping her alive.
Long full.
Right.
Yeah, but it
And
wasn't
so-
the life she wanted.
Right. And so you put it in the top and you seal it up, and the topaz is completely sealed. You notice that the color changes. Instead of like shining outwards, the color, the light seems to be like encased within the topaz, like it can't burst out. Okay. And so it just kind of glows inside instead of glowing outwards. And what are you gonna do?
I am going to look at the topaz. I'm going to hold my sheep. And then I'm going to cast Stone Shape. I'm going to take the sheep and stretch it back around the topaz. But now it's kind of looking a little wonky, like the sheep's got like a camel hump.
Right.
Boom.
But it is sealed up and you can't see
Yeah,
the light
That's a
coming out of
happy
it.
sheep right,
Right.
there.
You notice
She
that
made a lot of grass.
Nelly picks up what's left of Olma and says, "She always liked the fountain. We'll bury her by it." And so she picks up, Olma and heads out of. Everybody kind of looks around, and you notice that Yellen goes, "Well, let's have something to eat." I mean, it's the first time we've had a real success in ever, I think. And you probably need to rest up before you take on the Shining One. Everybody
I
kind of
watch them take Olma away and just think to myself,
Mission failed.
Satra finally got what she wanted.
Yeah,
right.
she did.
So you head across the hallway into the kitchen. There's a long table that's been set up with just kind of cold meats and cheese and sausage and things like that. Nothing's really warm. You get the feeling that they don't have a whole lot of food either. There's some bread. You notice there's a little bread oven over to the side, and the bread's kind of warm. Maybe it was probably made this morning or something like that. Grab something to eat. There's some kegs of beer. Everybody kind of, it's a somber, outing. That's pretty much it.
As everybody's sitting around, Holt's going to sit there, and then he's going to look around, and then he's going to craft a couple times, making pine scent,
Smells better.
and he's going to start humming the song that
Elias plays?
Elias had
Let's see if I can find
sung in his, final day.
Yeah.
Just as a somber memory, because for us, that was literally hours ago when he was
Yeah, it
with
was.
us.
It
And,
was.
he's sad at Elias passing, and even though we had a traumatic outing coming out of the teleportation, thinking we were fighting She Who Rises and everything, but it turned out to just be Alma. And now that everything's calmed down for just a second, it brings sadness to Holt to remember that Elias is gone, and so he's going to start humming along the song as best he remembers it.
So, anybody gonna do anything before you, I guess, are you gonna make plans about how you want to take on the Shining One? Do you want to, what are your ideas?
I mean, we say make a plan. We don't even know how the place looks or, well...
We need to scout.
So, first thing in the morning, scouting out Stonegate? Alright.
Where's
I mean,
Satra?
if they have any knowledge, I mean, they've been
Yeah.
fighting this set up for 140 years. That's
Right. Lots of towers. The town has towers in it where his angelic minions basically watch all the people who live in the town. There's probably 400 to 500 people in the town. They're in pretty bad shape, pretty miserable. Lots of just tenement houses, rows and rows of them
Here or in the other?
in Stonegate.
Where we are now.
You guys are on the mountain.
We're on Wyvern's Peak.
Does
Nest.
anybody have a teleportation spell? We teleport in, we got the bastard, and we get out in time for breakfast.
Yes.
Well, the only
If there's trees there.
there are trees there. Actually, one of the guys says yes, there are trees. There's an area that's an orchard because it's important for the people who live there to have good fruit to eat.
Sustenance.
You know, they got to keep them somewhat healthy. Yeah, there are trees there. That's for sure.
Well, I have a question. If we have an idea of how many people are there, do we have an idea of how many angelic type minions he has?
The last time we counted was at least 25. But then again, remember also he has his family with him, which is another level of power and strength entirely.
His
Yeah.
mortal family.
Right.
So they found a way to keep them alive longer.
Right. His father's name Glenfear, you remember?
Yes.
His mom Alicent and his younger brother Hiram. All right. So next morning dawn's bright and early,
Ooh, long rest.
and you actually long rest. And remember that also you actually have night. Nobody else on this planet, in the area where Stonegate is, does. They have just constant day. That sounds fantastic.
I needed that long rest because I've done cast a bunch of spells. I've cast so many spells this whole time.
Yeah, right. So, do you want to do the tree spell and try and get into the town, or do you want to fly over it first, or what?
Did we want to scout it or just go right in?
I think we should scout it for ourselves.
Are we here with
Me.
other people?
Yes. The only people who are really combatants are the ones who met you at the teleportation spot. Most of them were wizards, though, except for Nellie, who is actually a pretty good fighter.
Whenever y'all had mentioned that there were like trenches and stuff on either side of Stonegate, how they've been holding out.
Well, they're about probably 5 to 10 miles east and west of Stonegate, and that's just kind of their main battle lines where everybody's kind of drawn. If you remember trench warfare in World War One,
Right.
very similar.
So, is it the angelic beings that hold these trenches, or is it some other mortal force?
It's actually a force combined of Yonti,
Oh, okay.
because remember they were working with her,
Right.
and some of the other denizens of the Underdark who decided to join her. It's kind of a group of mind flayers, Yonti, who are basically her trench brigade. There are angelic beings there too.
We can scout, but does that mean we have to... we can scout, but does that mean we have to go to the Wales?
Now you can fly over. You've got a couple wyverns, and of course Sliver can carry probably all of you. He's big now. All right.
Spend some time just visiting with Sliver. Do we have time to talk to him?
Sure, he's not. Well, I mean, you do want to.
We also have plenty of time to talk with them after.
But you know what I'm gonna do?
We don't die.
What are you gonna do?
I start humming the song.
Yeah, we play
Hilda starts teaching you how to make the.
Do we have any of our supplies and stuff on us, or are they
Well, the
that
stuff you-
didn't make it in the 140 years?
Well, I mean, what stuff did you leave behind?
No, I mean, I think
Well,
she needs the.
Did my
age.
cart come with me?
Or did it age 140 years?
Aged 140 years. So the cart. Well, the cart would probably be in pretty bad shape.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
you could build
So-
another one. I mean, you've got facilities here to build one. Do you want to fly over and check it out first before you teleport in, or what do you want to do?
Have we slept?
That's up to
You
you.
have
Yeah,
to.
we just
Some more
okay.
stuff.
Right.
I'm passing out the granola bars. You better eat them.
Now
Sometime.
she's really trying to kill
Yeah,
me.
it's a little threatening, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Just-
just...
Gunpoint with their little new flamethrower.
I'll eat it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay to go in or
Is it
scout.
10 hit points or is it?
I'm good either
rating?
way. I just.
I'm gonna just teleport in and...
They temporary.
Okay.
Shock and
I
awe.
mean, I'll go ahead and.
So if you guys
Yeah,
want
because if they see us flying over and
They might be ready for
they
the
might
attack.
know that we're ready and maybe that we've come back with Blackrazor potentially. So it might be the element of surprise might be the best option.
Also, I have two potions.
Of mayonnaise.
Flying?
No, I have two potions that I can give away, but you have to roll to see what the effects are. But they all do healing, like a regular healing potion.
But then they have an alternate effect.
We roll it now, or we wait till we? I'm gonna wait till we drink to figure.
No, you
That'd be
roll
fun.
it when you drink it.
Yeah,
Like
like
just
that.
right before you drink is when you roll
You're
it.
like, oh, I need this. Bonus action, you drink it,
Really?
and then it's like, this one turns you on fire.
No, well, it's kind of
Wait,
mildly
wait.
beneficial.
Here
so.
are your options:
Just not
healing, swiftness, resilience, boldness, flight, transformation.
Oh, okay.
Those are the possible
Transformation.
things. So none of them are like
Bad. No.
terrible.
Well, unless you transfer it, form into.
But
What is the plan here?
Yeah, that's what we're
I
talking
forgot
about.
the plan.
teleport in, shock and awe, save the day, back in time for breakfast.
So is everybody? Are we taking down everybody that is going to be in that area,
Yeah.
or
I
just
think
the
just
shining
head
one,
off the
or
snake.
the guy? Okay, good.
If we can. And also,
Yeah.
who is willing of the group with Sliver to assist in the assault?
Sliver's willing to help,
Oh.
yes. He says the wyverns not so reliable. They're just kind of animals. He says, but he does have some friends, and so you're standing out in front of his little, kind of Greco-looking thing, and you notice there's some holes up on the wall, and these little dragons that are kind of rainbow-colored. Now, meaning like, there's a purple one, and a blue one, and a green one.
I was thinking like opals.
Yeah, I was thinking
no,
like
no, no,
Opal Ice
no.
Center.
Yeah.
Shuffle next to him and say, "Sliver, did you get married or something?"
No. They're hiding from the shining one as well.
Oh.
They don't get any bigger than that, and these things are probably about this long.
Oh.
And you notice that as he says that, you hear a giggle behind you, and somebody has grabbed your gun and is flipping, but the gun's floating in the air, so whatever's playing with it, you don't see it.
Be careful you don't shoot your fingers off.
And when you say that, all of a sudden this red dragon about this long appears and goes, "Whoa, shoot my fingers off!"
Yeah, you have to be careful. Okay.
And so these, and again, and he kind of says, "So, what is that?"
This is a gun,
Gun.
and you put stuff into it, and then you pull this trigger, and it shoots the hard stuff out and kills something.
I like that. And so then you notice that these several other ones wink into existence around you. Again, blue ones, green ones, yellow stuff, and they all look very thoughtful. And they kind of look at each other, and you don't hear
And they're like
anything.
hovering.
They're kind of hovering, yeah, and they're looking at each other, and you get the feeling they're talking, but maybe telepathically. And so you don't hear them. And then the red one looks at you and says, "Okay, I'll travel with you," and plops itself on your shoulder.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right then.
So, what's your name?
Shoulder buddy.
My name is Satra.
Oh, my name is Faye.
Nice to meet you, Faye.
Faye. No, it's Faye.
Nice to meet you, Faye.
Faye, right.
Faye.
That's close enough.
Faye. Faye.
All right.
I feel like this is
You
a
know,
Jenga
I'll
thing.
tell you what, everybody else give me a D6 roll.
But
A lateral Jenga? A D6?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 5.
Okay. No, you don't.
I got 6.
You got 6.
I got 3.
4.
4. Who had the 3?
Oh, I did.
Okay. You get a orange one. He says his name is Non.
Like the bread.
Right. Now, to let you know, because you'll need to know for their stats, these are fairy dragons. Okay. They have about 14 hit points. They have an AC of 15. They can telepathically communicate with any other fairy dragon in like a 60-foot radius or 30-foot radius. Yeah. They also have superior invisibility,
Ooh.
which means they can turn themselves invisible until the concentration ends, and they can do that as a bonus action as many times as they want. They have magic resistance, and the red one, Jody, can do dancing lights, mage hand, and minor illusion. The orange one can do all 3 of those as well, and also does color spray. Who had the 4? That was you.
Me.
You have a yellow one.
Yeah.
The yellow one's name is Amma. He can do all those spells, or she can do all those spells. Excuse me.
What are all those spells again?
It was dancing
Uh,
lights.
Dancing lights, mage hand, minor illusion, and yours does color spray. Yours can also do mirror image.
I'm gonna wear my dragon as
Color
a
spray.
skull.
What was the last one? I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Who had the 5?
Me.
Okay. Yours is blue, Kyle,
Ooh.
and it is a little boy dragon.
Trying to be quiet.
Its name is Aza. And the spells it does are, ready? Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Color Spray, Mirror Image, Suggestion,
I know that one too.
and Major Image.
Oh.
I'm not sure what the difference between major and minor.
I don't either.
One can make sound and one can't.
Oh, makes sense.
I had the 6.
Holt, you have one that is Violet. And it is a girl, and its name is Violet. Violet is the oldest of the fairy dragons, and she tells you that she gets really tired of the little ones acting like children.
She's the last color in the rainbow too.
Right. Because they're all rainbow colors. There's a few
the
colors
most
missing.
powerful one.
Roy G. Biv then.
That's right. So she has Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Color Spray, Mirror Image, Suggestion, Major Image, Hallucinatory Terrain.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
Yep. Oh no, one more. Polymorph.
Oh.
Now they can only do those one time a day for all of you guys. So
Each
Oh,
or
just
one
one time a
spell?
day?
each spell is one time a day. Yeah. So now remember, they do have superior visibility, so they can hide. They are draconic sylvan creatures. Oh,
Ooh, I speak Sylvan.
let's see.
Interesting.
You're gonna teleport in with the tree spell.
I'm down with that if everybody else is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Take
good.
my shield up. Got my dagger out.
How many people can go through the tree?
As many people as can get through it, I think, in 6 seconds.
The only person of the group that's going to probably go with you is Nellie. If you remember, she's Trista's granddaughter. She's a warrior. And also the white-haired elven lady, she's going to go as well. She is a wizard.
That was dress, raven, blue veil.
Blue dress, raven, blue.
Dressed raven, blue veil. Yeah. She goes by dressed.
Well, let's rock and
Cast a
roll.
spell.
All right.
When you cast a spell,
I let them know that once I cast this spell, we have to just go through.
Right.
Yeah.
Full speed.
All right. Can you sense the trees that are in the town?
Actually, hopefully there's some ancient trees that are there that have been there for the 140 years that I saw before we left, because you have to have seen it before.
Oh,
I mean, there was
Here's a
trees-
spyglass.
There were
Look,
real
trees
quick.
in the surrounding
they're
area.
the only ones you're gonna feel that you can do that with are actually the trees that are outside the town. You remember where the sawmill was?
What about where we ran into the
What about the tree where that pond is? We can sneak
The
into
elves.
the waterfall
Yeah, near there.
access.
Yes, near there is exactly right.
I don't know if they haven't changed it.
Yeah.
I can scout by turning into a bird and then fly back.
I could define
I mean-
Steed.
So we never saw these trees when we were walking around out there
Well,
before?
no, there's some trees that have been there for 140 years. Yes, but they're not going to be inside the town.
So, what if y'all just flew like on Sliver's back, did a reconnaissance, saw a tree, and then we do it?
Has anybody got Featherball?
Only
Yes.
problem Sliver says is once we get below the clouds, the Shining One will know.
Well,
That's why I have to be careful.
so once we teleport in, he'll know too then.
Do we want
Right.
to just shock
So,
troop in? I have to.
I was about to say we could just ride on Sliver's back and we just drop in from above.
Let's just shock troop in then.
Drop through the cloud and then
Right.
Featherfall.
Let me.
How many people can you affect with Featherfall?
see.
Party, I remember.
I-
Like 6, I think.
It's a good number, and I think I can do more if I upcast it. Let me check.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Parachute doesn't deploy. Dial
Okay,
it back.
there's the issue.
Oh, poor baby.
Sit to the side.
What's the issue?
I can only choose up to 5 creatures.
Well, there's only 5 of us.
So
what
the
about
other
Nelly and the Wizard?
Nelly and the Wizard's gonna have to
Well,
maybe just come down with the.
Well, you don't need to target me. Target Nelly. She's a fighter. I can wild shape and fly down.
Fair enough. Well, the wizard says she can do Featherfall. That's not a problem.
that's a pilot trick.
Yeah, we can
It
do
is.
So
I
we
mean,
can.
it's not bad to do. So she said she can Featherfall if we wanted to drop in like that. Yeah.
Well, if they can both cast it, that's enough for everybody.
Yeah, you do it, and she'll do Nelly herself, yeah. Alright, so hop on Sliver, stay above the clouds until you're above
Get
Stonegate,
my goggles on.
and then he dives through the clouds. Okay. And
I'm
you
hanging
get
on.
to Sliver's back. Well, remember, Sliver's planning to go help you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So actually, he could just fly you all day.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, who's Dom
Because we gotta come in style, man.
That's what I did in your campaign, you remember?
Yeah.
Featherfall off of
The,
the Nautilus and did the,
Mm-hmm.
Avengers.
Superhero landing.
That's right.
Yeah, I
got
mean,
it.
if he just wants to fly us in, we could save
Um,
a couple spell slots.
Cool. So what you see when he dives beneath the clouds is this. Okay.
Ew!
Yo.
Wow, this city looks great.
It's a little bit updated compared to last
Yeah,
time.
it's very different. You can tell this is the Dryad's pool. This would have been where the postern gate was. You remember? There's the tower, and it's kind of got the same layout, but they changed the interior completely. This is the town of Stonegate. It looks like the most you've ever seen. If you remember, this was the little river where it ran by the mill. Yeah, if you remember, this was the little river that ran by the mill house, and they basically diverted it and the river to turn it into a moat. Is what they've done.
There's two inside, too.
Interesting.
You look at it.
So that's where you
So,
are.
are
Oh, this
we
place is
going?
awesome.
Are we
How did maybe
going
this guy ain't so bad?
There's a
straight?
bunch of the walls too.
Look, he's made the city so much better, actually. Look
Are we
at it.
going for
So
like
many more houses.
inside the
Economic
keep, right?
increase.
Yeah, we're going straight for the
Yeah.
Do you want to go for right here?
Yeah,
The
like
main
or
keep.
it's-
Yeah, let's go right in.
Just go right to the front
All right.
door.
So you tell Sliver go for the main keep. There you go. So you've got your winds going, and it's diving in.
Oh, I like it, yeah.
As you begin diving down, you immediately notice, once you get maybe 100 feet off the ground, there's a that comes out from, I guess, the castle. And you notice that on each of these towers are what look like these winged angel creatures. But they're all wearing like chainmail shields, and they're carrying chainmail shields, and they're carrying maces. When that happens, you notice on top of the keep right here, you see someone comes out from underneath through one of the stairs. It looks like Orin, if maybe he was like 20, 30, 40 years older. And so he comes out on top, and you see standing behind him is what looks like maybe his father, his mother, and his younger brother. They see you coming in and immediately begin, looks like they're going to kind of take a attack positions, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell out to the group, make sure you hold on tight! And I'm gonna cast haste on Sliver.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Now we're hell diving.
Are we doing preemptive action?
What's how high are we?
I feel like help against the ballistas, they might be pointing at us.
Truly.
Oh, well, actually, you guys are coming in so fast that the ballistas are mainly aimed outwards. For them to bring them back up and hit you guys, you would be on the rooftop long before they got turned around.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate Miriam's wand for Spirit Shroud since we're
very good.
on.
Yeah, I'll give
There's
you
no
guys,
twins.
I'll give you guys probably
we kinda get in the way.
rounds to prepare, because if you've hasted Sliver, he's going to hit them down pretty darn quick. Yeah. So there we go. All right.
Good deal.
So let me get everybody on there.
That tower was bigger.
All right, go ahead and give me your characters on there, and I'm going to grab some guys too real quick.
Okay. Do you just want to use the squares that are on this map then?
Yeah, absolutely. We use the squares on that. Correct.
Wait, who's out in front?
That's me.
That's our adventurous and second in command, Hulk. Yeah.
Said
yeah.
I'm putting myself right immediately wherever I would be.
You can't be that far. We're all on one roof.
Alright, so we're all gonna be on this roof, and she will be just outside the gate, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back to the Shadowfell.
There you go.
After you guys get party wiped, that's where I'm gonna escape. Once we cleaned out that frost giant
If you would
castle,
put
we
that
should have
on
just stayed
the
there.
little
Yeah, just
trap door, please.
This place isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. And put,
Who is that? Is that
that is,
the Shining Man?
no, that is his brother, Hiram. If you'll put
On the
that
side
on
of the
top of the tower, that is his mom.
Ugh, you got crazy.
And if you'll put that one next to mom, and then put this one next to Hiram, that is the Shining One. You can find you a dragon for Sliver.
I think I have an idea.
I bet it's
So have
pretty
you guys ever heard of White Luke's Resilient Sphere?
Mm-hmm.
Ojalukes.
Yeah.
Could be cool.
Yeah, but his family could get to it and move it around. I guess there's still a room around
No, it's not much room to move around though. So yeah. Alright.
it would be
It's
equivalent like
basically-
Sliver, you put it by you guys.
You basically make someone into a ball.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Sliver.
That's Sliver. Take a little less space.
He looks terrified.
Yeah, well,
He's kind of cute with it.
he's really mad.
Hey, he's kind of cute with it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a shining one if I've ever seen one.
That's a shining one.
Do we have a thing for Nelly?
Ooh, forgot her. That's Nelly. That's gonna be Nelly.
Oh, this one?
We can
Yeah.
bring Nelly back. We got Nelly.
Bring her back.
Bring it back, bring it
And then I need the wizard woman.
Wizard woman?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
No. This
Oh,
is
that
your
wizard.
wizard, not the
Our
Yeah.
wizard woman, not the enemy wizard woman.
Let's
Oh,
make
Slim
this
Jims.
be your wizard.
So the one with wings is Warren,
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the shining one.
and then the one next to him is his brother,
Hiram.
and then
Yeah, so-
the mom and dad are on the tower.
Real wizard life.
Are they both
Good call.
caster vibes or?
Yeah, sure.
They look like it. With the way the
What's Hiram's deal? What's his deal?
He looks like a bandit.
You don't know. He is
Martial
carrying a
boy.
sword. So yeah. Yeah, sure.
And he's down on the ground and up front with his brother, and not on the roof. So
Yep. Alrighty, folks. So let's roll for initiative then. Be some initiative going on.
I have advantage on this.
Yeah, that's right. Now that you
For
remember.
this
Correct.
time.
There we go. My dice finally warmed up.
I rolled the exact same initiative as the last time.
Damn it! I rolled 2 of the exact same number.
That's
Inspiration.
I
already
used
used it.
it.
Same.
Insight check.
She used it against our ally.
Listen, needed to know. It wasn't
alright,
real.
it's
true, it's true.
Because we was about to go ham on her, so.
That's true. I mean, I summoned the whole dragon.
Yeah, I burnt my highest level spell, which isn't very high, but you know.
So, top of the round, anybody at 20 or above?
I'm 24.
Alright, you first.
Oh, I was like, what?
I'm going to
Gonna look
run
like that because I-
up to Orin,
Okay.
and I'm going to bonus action Thunderous Smite him. If I hit.
You like my positioning? Or you like the positioning
Hot
between
there.
the birds?
Yeah, that's the one. Hot.
No, that's good, so I can get sneak attack. Alright, so let's roll to attack. Actually, no. I'm not going to Thunder Smite yet. I'm going to bonus action Bow Enmity on Orin,
There you go.
and I'm going to say, for the darkness you have cast upon this world, for the friendships we have missed out on, the families we could have had, you will pay and know my vengeance. And now I have advantage to attack.
60.
Cool.
That helped.
It definitely did, because that would have been a nat one.
Whoa!
22 to hit.
Yes, barely.
Thank God, after all that phrasing like I did last time, just a little.
Barely.
Phrasing.
So it's going to be 12 piercing,
Alright.
and I'm going to sneak attack.
We're the same.
So 12 magical piercing,
Deal.
plus 8 additional magical piercing.
Good deal.
And then a second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, advantage. Whew. Ooh, I missed. Jeez. I need to roll them settle.
That was 24, right?
Well, you know how I had them sitting earlier, right?
23.
Who's the
22.
They were both on ones.
21. 20. Sliver goes in 20.
Ooh, nice.
Sliver.
And he's hasted.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, your fairy dragon is going to go at the same turn you do.
I do.
Let's see. You had which one?
I had the blue one, Aza.
Okay, the blue one Ozza turns invisible.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay, Sliver's right there. He's going to move to the side.
Okay.
He's going to jump into the air and then move off the. So he's lined up in a line with the people on the top tower.
Oh.
Yes. And then he's going to breathe radiant breath on them.
Nice.
So
Everyone's
I
fine
should
against
move breath. They need to make a dex save. I will get that for them. Oh, wow, a one.
All
So
cars.
neither one of them make the save. So-
Good. We like to see.
All right, so Sliver breathes radiant, or I guess moonlight, on the two people standing on the tower of Orin's parents, and then he flies forward to the woman, Alicent, and Claw bites her, and she lets out a shriek of pain as the bright light hits her. Except you guys remember that they are creatures of light. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, let's see, that was in 2019? 18. Orin goes in 18. Now, you're right next to him, right?
Yeah.
Alright, he is going to take 2 great sword attacks on you. Does a 29 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Does a 33 hit?
Yeah, it
They both
does.
hit. Okay. Take 43 points damage.
Okay, dodge. I take half.
Okay.
So
And then his second attack,
21 or 22.
44.
Ooh, damn it, that's hurt, dude.
Yep, 44 points. Okay, and that's his action. He does that.
Yeah, I'm not even half.
Good. All right, that was in 18, 17. Nellie goes. Nellie has a bow. Nellie fires her bow at Iron. She gets 2 attacks. She got a 21 and a 21. That's pretty cool. So both arrows hit. And she does 18 points of damage to
Nice.
Iron.
Pretty solid.
And that's Nellie's turn. Let's see, 16.
The damage he did was all
16.
just slashing?
No, it was slashing and also radiant. 17, 16.
I got 16.
It was 15. 16. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to look at the carnage that's befalling everyone around me. Even though it barely started, it already looks carnagetic.
Yeah, it does.
Energetic.
So I'm going to activate, as a bonus action, my spirit total
Okay.
with the spirit of the unicorn.
Oh, good deal.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one a lot.
And I'm going to place it basically in the center of this area.
Okay.
And it has a 30-foot radius, so it should basically cover the roof area where we're at. And whenever I heal people, they get even more healing, basically. And we also have advantage to detect creatures if you're within it.
That's a
All right. And then as a bonus action, then as my action, I am going to cast a spell. We don't just have one dragon, we have 2, and summon Draconic Spirit.
Ah, very good.
I like it.
And again, I'm going to choose Gold
Okay.
Dragon, and I'm going to have it fly up here as well.
Okay.
Kind of like, I guess, over here.
Yeah.
Next to the
So they
sliver.
can't reach it, but so it can attack, right?
So it can hit the same ones he's attacking, basically help Sliver out.
Sure.
So my dragon will Cone of Fire Breath those 2 people, and they have to dodge a Dex 18
They
save.
failed. So
They
I'll let
failed?
you roll damage. Yes.
Yay.
Nice.
Both of them
For the fire damage, it is 2d6. Not as good as last time. It's only 4.
That's all right. Still good.
And then he will use his multi-attack. He gets 2 rending claw attacks,
Nice.
and he will strike out at the same woman that Sliver is attacking.
All right. Good.
And so, rolling to hit. Does a 26
Oh, yes.
hit.
Nice.
So, for the damage on the first one, it will be 14 magical piercing damage. And then he will do another rending claw attack. And so, in this case, this one's not quite as good. A 14.
That will not hit.
Not hit. Alright. And that will be my Draconic Spirit's turn.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
And then Violet also goes in 6.
All right. So
And Violet might do something.
yes, Violet is going to make the entire top of the tower look like a swamp.
Nice. I actually was excited to use
And
solution.
so everybody, it is now difficult terrain for everybody who cannot fly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
the dragons are fine.
Mm-hmm. That was 16, 15, 15, 14.
That's Jethro and I.
Okay, you guys go first, and then I'll take care of Glenford.
I will cast haste
Very good.
on Jethro, so it doesn't take him a
Oh,
second
there you go.
to get there.
Yeah.
And then I will quicken spell.
Haste yourself. No way.
Well, that's for twin spell. I'm gonna quicken spell so I can cast a cantrip, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Or trying to remember how many beams I have at this level.
18.
Should be 2 or 3.
You're level 14, so it should be maybe 3.
4.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what?
4 at this level. At 11th level, you get
4?
4.
Wow. Well, you were definitely over level.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Because I think I've only been.
Do you have to roll to hit with all 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. So
Okay, go for it.
the first one is a 22 to hit.
Who are you shooting at again?
Or
Orin.
Orin. Okay, go for it. 22 to hit? Will hit.
Oh.
Just barely. Yeah.
Oh my god. 1 point.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Oof.
All right. I consider none.
Hey, damage, chip damage is chip damage.
I like to eat chips as
All
well.
right.
Mm-hmm.
26 to hit.
Well, that'll hit. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's 3 beams at 11.
You can do it.
Oh, it's 3? Did I read it wrong?
Yeah, you read it backwards.
Oh, yeah.
9 points this
So
time.
it's at 17.
I was going to say.
And that one misses.
Okay.
Okay, so 10 points of electric blast damage.
Force damage.
Force
Yeah.
damage. And then I will behind Satra.
Climb up on the ramparts.
I'm not sure you can really get behind Soccer. She's kind of short, but
Okay.
yes.
Well,
Okay.
I will
You
get
can't
behind Nelly.
hide behind her. You could definitely get behind her. It's
Being behind her doesn't help you in any way, but
Yeah.
you could be behind her.
partial cover. So, there you go.
Your toenails covered, you're
Yeah,
good.
that's right. Your turn.
Alright, so my turn.
It's.
That's what's right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
But you
that would
should still be able to get
20
to-
movement just to get here.
Now you're hasted, so that means you get double. So yes.
Yeah. Bonus action to rage.
Your aura, and you've ruined this
And
quest
you're going
for
to do
everyone.
reckless attack.
Yes.
Of course.
Reckless attack.
Try
Yeah,
to just.
Does a 33 hit?
Oh yes.
Ooh. I like it when a 33 hits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It didn't?
That is 16 magical slashing. That's
you're
almost
using
the lowest I
Blackrazor,
could
right?
do. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
16 magical slashes.
Good damage.
And then the next one's 34 hit.
Oh yeah.
For 17 magical slashing. And then the extra attack I get from haste.
Yeah. Let me know if you roll a nat 20. That's going to be a key.
Yeah. Another 33
Okay. Oh yeah.
for 23 magical slashing.
23. Very good.
Good job, team.
That brings us to Glenfear goes.
Might pump him in.
Glenfear. He looks towards Orin.
So.
No, he looks to Allison, and he his hand glows, and you notice that her wounds close.
Ooh, he killed her.
Yep, he did.
You know what they say, target the medics.
That's
Dragons, switch.
Yeah, that's what
Switch targets.
Do our little
Yes,
color
your
dragons
dragon.
go on 14?
Yes, you would have gone on 14. You would have gone on 14. So you have the orange one. The
No.
orange one turns invisible.
Perfect.
And-
good call. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Yours turns invisible as well.
All right.
Good call.
What number did Glenfear go in?
Glenfear went on 14. Sorry. And then Allison, his wife, is on 12. She will cast. She's going to do Flame Strike. 10-foot radius. So she is going to hit everybody in the back.
Ooh.
So she's
Oh,
hitting
yeah.
Satra.
Yeah, she's got a perfect angle.
Yeah. And then let's see, Nelly. All right. So it is
I think I
a.
got behind Nelly.
It is a dex save. So everybody make a dex save.
Is it Nelly or dressed?
Nellie's over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're hitting these four, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
18.
So that means you take half damage.
I get a plus
Good job.
1 for my cloak of protection. Yeah, 21.
Faster.
That'll do it. Oh yeah. Everybody takes 12 points of fire damage.
That's the half damage.
No, that's full damage.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So
It's kind of windy.
if we take half of that if we.
Yeah. Major
So
save.
it's 6 if
What
we-
was
Yeah, you
this?
take 6 if you make the save. Yeah.
I got 17. Was that make or miss?
That would make it. Yeah.
Hey.
The save for it was oh wait. Yeah, the save for it was a 16, so you're good.
I will now roll a concentration check,
I also I rolled a.
but I do have advantage.
We have to roll concentration check now?
I like you're
Oh.
concentrating on spells.
He's concentrating
I'm
on
concentrating on my dragon,
Yeah.
Both
and you're
of us.
concentrating on haste.
I rolled a 25.
That's fine.
That should do
That's
it.
great. I will roll something.
Me too.
Good. That was an 8 on the first one, so let me roll the concentration.
Forecasters. So
Warcast is so good.
yes.
The dragon disappears.
Oh no! What'd you roll on your second one?
Even worse than an 8.
Oh wow.
A 5.
Good.
Damn.
It's all right. Well, that's all right. At least you got it one
Hey,
shot
you
in,
got one
right?
shot in.
Yeah.
We worked some
So that was
spells.
12, 11, 10, 9. What else in 9? Hiram goes in 9. Let's see. Hiram, okay, is going to turn towards Jethro and attack him.
Right. He has advantage.
There's a 27 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So you take 15 slashing damage, but I think you take half of it, right? And then you're going to take some radiant damage as well.
Haste
Do
is the
we
pewter burn.
round up or down?
You run out.
Rounds and
hard.
That's right.
Radiant damage you take is 26. And its second attack, let's see if he hits you this time. This is, you can't say, ooh, wow. Oh, a nat 20, sorry.
Ooh.
Which means he hits you, but you're immune to rest, so it's not too
Oh, that's good. Forgot about the Mizium armor. It's been a while since you.
You take 17 slashing.
That Mizium armor has protected you a bunch of times. Actually.
Yeah, it's
It's going to be a lot of crits that we've
Yeah.
said Mizium.
And then you take 16 radiant. That was in 9.
What about what's Luke's resilient sphere? That's the one I like too.
Yep, well, that's the one you could, trap them inside.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Read me what it does, please.
A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large size or small within range. An unwilling creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, they're enclosed for the duration.
Okay.
Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out. The creature in the sphere can breathe.
Right.
The
So
sphere
basically
is-
traps them. So he needs to make a dex save. Who are you going to do it on, by the way?
I was gonna do on Orin. I figured he's the leader.
Well, we need to kill him.
You need to kill him.
Oh, you
so
need to
don't
kill
be,
him.
don't be that.
So-
You wanted to save Oma.
Or
Maybe
we
I didn't
could-
want to save
I'll
Oma.
do
Now
it
we
We
on
can
could put him in it
Why?
so we clear everybody else out, and then we only have to all fight one guy.
Well,
What about-
if we kill Orin though, would that release his parents?
Well, they're going to turn into dust. They're like 180 years old. So, if they get released, most
True.
likely,
True. Okay.
like Alma.
Yeah.
So who are you going to put it on?
Put him as the healer.
I mean, if you want to put it on Orin so we can smack down the other fools, or
you-
isolate the healer so we can smack down
Everybody
Well,
without getting healed.
yeah, I would do the healer then.
Okay, so you're going to
yes.
put it on.
It's probably going to be
Glenfear.
easier to trap too.
Glenfear's going to
Orin.
try and make a dex save then.
Yeah.
And he also might not have as good of a dex save because
It's
he's
a
a
dex
healer.
save is
That's what I was
20.
thinking too, yeah.
Woo! He did not make it. He got
Nice.
an 8.
Get the healer out of there, boys!
Take the healer and just tip him over because he's not dead, but he's kind of out of it. As long as you don't blow your concentration roll.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
get hit.
Yeah, we might need to spread out on our next turn.
I'll
Well, I haven't. Oh, and I guess can I move now?
Did you may move? Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to spread
So
out. 'cause-
I'm gonna move back. Or
well, that's a down, I think.
Yeah, you have to go down.
You
You
can
can
jump down, but
maybe
Well,
I
it's
go,
like
move it to
20
the side. I just want to be like.
yeah,
away from
Wanna go
everyone.
like what's
Away
here?
from
Maybe stand up on the
everyone,
rampart
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
yeah, right on the edge.
Yep.
That way you can get a gust of wind blow you off.
Yeah, right. So that was
Maybe
in.
not.
What, it was an 8?
No, my cook pot keeps me steady because it's
Oh,
pretty
that's right.
heavy.
Yeah. He's
So
a
that was
round.
an 8.
That was an 8.
Okay.
She's a
7,
halfling. She's used to climbing things.
6,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
5,
Where are you now?
4,
I'm a no.
3,
We all
2,
know.
Think about that, right?
into.
Or
Two of these
yeah.
angel boys fly
Oh.
up behind.
He was an angel boy.
Behind who's the black figure right there?
Me?
Yeah, right behind you. Too.
Oh,
Yep, 2 more angel boys fly up. They do not get to attack. They're just moving there this turn. Okay.
As soon as they enter my field of touch,
Mm-hmm.
nothing happens but just
Okay.
rough.
You'll
But
bad
I'll let you
touch.
know.
Right, bad touch. Right. All right. So
I noticed them.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I
The
forgot.
stabbing
I forgot to have
commence.
Raven do a spell. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, dressed.
Yeah, hold on. You know what? We're gonna have her do the tried and true. She's gonna do a lightning bolt on. She's gonna hit the wizard with it. Yep.
oh,
All right, top of the round now to you. You Misty stepped up there.
All right, I'm gonna stab.
Mm-hmm.
More like so tickling right now. Does a 17 hit?
No, that'll miss.
Oh man, I rolled a 5 again. I think I rolled 4 of those tonight. There we go. That's a 5 plus 10, so 15 plus 12 is 27.
Oh, that'll hit for sure. For sure.
Ooh, good. Wow, that's actually really good. So it's gonna be 18 magical piercing,
Wow. Okay.
and then I'm a sneak attack because I'm by myself. By myself-ish, nobody's touching me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another 12 magical piercing from sneak attack,
All right.
and then I'm gonna pump a smite into her at level 2.
That'll work. How much damage does it do?
Is she fiend, celestial, or undead, or anything?
She is celestial. Yes.
Ooh. Wait, no, celestial doesn't matter. Just fiend or undead. Sorry.
Yeah, just celestial.
I almost cheated. So 12 radiant. By the power of vengeance and the dead souls you have created, Die.
24,
Like that.
23, 22,
So next is
21.
Sliver and 20.
20. All right, Sliver's going to go. Sliver is going to move up to the wizard and claw bite him again.
I'd love to see it. Remember, he tasted.
Yes. So he will claw bite, Do that.
Yeah,
Those will.
but the
Wow,
actions.
nat 20. That would be nice.
It's the name of it.
I
All
didn't
three
realize
hit.
until now that haste was so good for those kind of creatures. Like, oh.
35 points of damage. He claw bites at the wizard, doing 35 with his first attack. All right, and for his second attack, ooh, they all miss. Oh, wait. They all miss. Wow.
What about Ozza?
Ozza, you notice that Ozza appears, she was invisible, remember, appears right in front of Hiram, down here, next to Orm, and goes, and this pink smoke hits him right in the face,
Interesting.
and he saves. It was only DC 12.
You can always roll one.
That was that. So, above 20.
He just vape in his face. That's
So Ozza vapes in his face,
Still
and
nobody
nothing
stinks.
happens. You know, it actually smells like cotton candy, probably.
Yeah, just give them a couple
yeah.
rings. It just kind of like.
Yeah.
That's rude.
That was in 20. Sliver went, and of course Ozza went in 24, and now we're on 19.
19, I don't have anyone.
19.
Orin goes at 18.
Orin goes at 18. All right, he's going to attack Trevor.
Where did I put the bubble?
You put Gallifrey.
Alright.
Joffrey.
Yeah, the whole planet.
Maybe Glenfear?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, basically the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. Is Gallifrey from Doctor Who?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the planet from the Time Lords.
That's right.
It's trapped in some massive quantum bubble thing.
Oh, that's a spoiler.
Oh, sorry about that.
Spoiler at this point.
That's a spoiler.
Spoilers.
How long do you think it would take to watch all of the Doctor Who?
Oh, from my
Oh.
first Doctor.
Yeah.
He hit you with only. Well, hang on. What's your AC?
19.
19. Ooh, wow. He hit you with both attacks. First attack. The slashing damage, first of all, is
Absolutely
17.
Alright.
Yeah, it's great.
Radiant damage, then.
not. That's Olaf.
I don't know what the
Radiant damage is 21.
Yes.
Alright.
The books are there.
Second attack.
I'm going to use Storm's Endurance for this attack
Okay.
to reduce
But
it
the season of Fortune Bends.
by a D12 plus 4.
Okay. The slashing attack was 11. So, reduce it by however much that is.
What about the TV series?
And then the radiant is
It's got a little bit
19.
more humor in it than normal.
Okay,
but
cool.
that's good.
Alright. That's
Those
Orin's
are
going
impressive.
go. That was in.
Nelly.
He slashes at you twice, of course, with his great sword. Then Nelly goes. Nelly is going to do something a little different this time.
She just jumps off the building. I'm out of here.
She is going to fire her bow at Hiram again. This time she's using different arrows.
Ooh, exploding arrows.
You are correct.
And
Oh,
Jack
okay.
Rabbit.
She misses with one. It flies over the side, and you hear. The second one hits. It does 14 fire damage to Hiram.
Nice. Good job, Nelly. Some people would even say, "Whoa, Nelly."
So that was Nelly. Who's next?
Me.
You are next.
16.
Mhm.
All right, I'm upset that all the cool things happened, and also these guys have appeared right behind me. And so I am going to cast the 7th level spell,
Good deal.
Firestorm.
Hey, we just had one of those go off. Probably not as good as yours, though.
So the Firestorm, it has 10 cubes of 10 feet that I can place anywhere within range, as long as one face is adjacent to another face. So how it's going to work is there's a 10-foot cube right here. Then on the face at the top of that, there's going to be a cube right here. And then there's going to be a cube right here up in the air. So
So
he
it doesn't touch
it,
anybody. Right.
Right? And then there's going to be, the next cube is going to be right here
Right.
in the air.
Uh-huh.
Then one cube down,
Uh-huh.
so it catches these guys.
Right.
And then how tall is this building?
It's about 20 feet tall.
Okay, so then another cube up here.
Mhm.
And then another cube over here hitting the,
Okay. Got it. So you got everybody.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Nice, good job.
Tetris.
Is it firestorm or chain lightning with fire?
It's chain fire.
Okay. What is the save on it?
They just have to make, everybody has to make a dex save,
Okay.
and it's dex 18.
Alright.
That's where all the calculations were earlier.
Yeah,
Man, this man's hard of thought right now, strategizing.
Was Doctor in that?
No. Okay, everybody made their save.
Actually,
Okay.
only
So
Saga.
half damage. So
Half damage, it's 70-10.
all right,
So let me.
70-10. So that's 7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's 70-10. It's like a little kid who doesn't know how to do numbers.
So 29
All right.
halved.
Okay, so 14. All right. But basically, all of them take 14.
Hey, damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
I mean, collectively, that's what? 14 times 4? So,
Yeah.
50...
14 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least.
64 damage?
Because I even got her up here.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't hit him because he's in the ball.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I forgot about Orin. I didn't count him.
Oh, also, quick question for you. It burns things because it's on fire.
Right.
Is that a wooden trapdoor under them?
Yeah, but they're not standing on it. Actually, they stepped off. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering.
Hey, I like where you're headed.
I'm just saying.
that.
You know, their fingers are standing on it. Is all I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Miss Larissa.
Oh, so, my bad.
Violet.
So Holt and
Yeah.
Violet are on the
Right now.
same go, and then
Okay.
after Holt and Violet, it'll be mine and Jethro and Amma and Non and Glenfier's turn.
Violet. You don't know where she is.
Great.
Oh, well, she
Hopefully-
turned invisible. Actually.
Well, I was about to say, hopefully that means she's invisible.
Yeah, she turned invisible. Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Because they only have like 15 hit points.
Yeah, they're trying to.
They're trying to be very.
It's like, oh, I lost sight of her. She was in the fire. Oh no! Well, 29
There you
damage.
go. Yeah.
She halved it. She got
that's-
1 HP.
You and Jethro, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So, I am gonna.
See?
Yes.
She's taking over Alliance's.
Yeah. So I'm passing it to Barb
Yeah, yeah.
just now at 14th level. I'm going
Yeah, just so that's Barb.
to magic missile.
Magic muscle. Get him.
Magic missile, and I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. Magic missile Orin. So 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 again. 5 on that one.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I am going to quicken spell Eldritch Blast.
I know.
Eldritch.
And you get 3 blasts.
3 blast.
Roll
Oh, first one 12. Roll bad. 23 to hit.
Yes, that's it for sure.
Okay.
That's a D10.
Yes. 4 points of blast damage on that one. One more. Not 20.
Nice.
Okay, so crit. So a D10. So 10 plus a D10. Yeah.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Alright, so 10 plus 6 is 16.
Nice. That's a good hit.
Nice. Was that all?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that
All
was,
three of your beams?
that was my first one missed.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. And that brings. And then your dragon is still missing as well.
My dragon
It's
Mhm.
hiding.
is hiding.
Yes.
Got it.
And
Once they all
Your
combine,
turn.
they turn into Voltron.
Ooh.
oh, you do.
And reckless attack.
Mm.
Classic.
Part of me kind of wants to attack the other guy, so I get temp HP for the kill.
Do it.
You got this. Just keep going ham. Because what if you crit? You definitely want to crit on Orin.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that's
Yeah.
You have one go. Everybody else, if you need HP, just yell really loud.
I'm hurting,
Ooga
boys.
That's the secret word for need healing. Ooga booga. Ooga booga.
Yeah, we got some healers who came back.
I'll come caress you.
29 get it.
29. Absolutely.
24 points of
Nice.
magical slashing. 27 to hit again.
Dang, that's not crit.
Not quite. Stop.
Dude.
Yeah.
Don't forget you pasted, right?
23.
Yeah.
So 33 to hit. Well,
Oh yeah.
for another 20 slashing, magical slashing. I mean, I'm averaging about 60 damage a turn.
Alright.
So that's,
Yeah.
Pretty damn
So-
good.
Yeah,
You walk up to him. You know he's just put 2 big old greatsword slashes at you. You walk up and
Oh,
swing, 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 swing.
oh,
And
I was looking for your HP.
you slip in underneath his guard and stab him in the chest. And all of a sudden, you see the light in his eyes start to dim.
Oh.
And he lets out a shriek. "Ow!" And it's like his entire essence goes
Lift him off the
into the
ground.
sword. Okay?
Ooh.
And so the sword, and you can see the sword kind of, it's full of stars, not to quote, 2001. But it goes swooping into it, and then it gets black again. And you notice that he just immediately turns to dust and drops to the ground. And you see also the family behind him turn to dust and fall to the ground.
I stab her as she goes down.
No, she just turns to dust.
It doesn't feel my dagger.
No.
No souls for you.
First the giant, now her. I'm just getting teased all night.
You also see that the fog that was above you starts kind of falling as it's almost like sparkling snow.
Wow.
And for the first time in probably, 100 years, you see that the sun breaks through.
Wow.
And there's like a collective from the town. And
Yeah, they're more like, I can't.
Everyone realizes they're holding a breath they didn't know they were holding.
you hear an outcry from the town because you also notice that the two divas that were here burst into flame and died.
Wow.
And so
I did that.
you hear
You
kind
are
of a
the
yell from the
savior.
town where it seems like maybe people are throwing off their shackles or chains or whatever or something like that.
Yeah.
And Sliver says, "Is that it? I think it was it. We did it. We did it."
We did it.
And all the little dragons reappear, and then, of course, the illusionary terrain disappears. And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to detect
Stand
Celestial,
here for
Fey, or Fiend as my special thing I can do as a paladin.
You don't detect any. It's gone.
Okay. I'm not detecting any Celestial, Fey, or Fiend, so I think we're good.
I'm going to walk up to Jethro and say, should I case the whole sword in a stone carriage to him now? For now.
Yeah.
We don't have to live
Yeah.
this, right?
Is there is
Did she say she'll know?
They're
or-
gonna pop it.
to
Thank you. We'll take it back.
What?
their bodies crumbled into dust?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all these guys are gone.
Well, the only thing that was keeping them alive,
Oh,
they may have
that's
been
right.
Orin's spell.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the one who was doing it. Yeah.
Good thing, good thing you got the healer out there. He couldn't heal Orin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah, good job, Sasha.
Yeah, that is.
I'm glad.
Get rid of the healer.
What about the great sword? Is there anything special about it? His great sword? Or
They're magical because they wield them. Other than that,
okay.
they're normal.
I just want to make sure it wasn't like
Yeah.
he'd come back or something.
Did the topaz gone for
The topaz is in the
for real
bo-
too?
no. The topaz, nothing has happened to it. So the topaz is what made Olma that. It was the sword that made Orin, and as far as you know, now that his soul is destroyed, you're pretty much thinking he's not going to come back.
Softer just feels like something else is gonna happen.
And I feel like the thing we need to do in that case, since we're worried, is figure out how to get this sword back to the Raven Queen ASAP.
Didn't she say she would?
But-
I can't remember how she said she was going to collect it. Yeah. Or if we're going to give it back
I
to
think
her.
she sends old boy that.
Yeah, our
took
friend
this to her.
Siltheris.
Yeah.
Siltheris. Sliver, do we leave the topaz with you, or what's the plans then?
I don't know what to do with topaz. Besides, we need to keep it safe. I mean, we could always.
I want to give it to the elves because they really dropped the ball on the legend.
And maybe not in the Underdark again? That didn't work too well.
Yeah.
Maybe at the tallest
there?
mountain at the
Right.
tallest peak.
I think we should leave it in the care of the regiment of Sir Reginald.
Belmonte.
I think
I don't know if I would leave with the cobalt.
I'm sure that their wisdom is so high that they would be able to defend against the power.
I don't know. Are you gonna go down into the town?
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess we need a damage control check on people.
Let's start spreading out and making sure that there's no secret minions, that there's no more, that he doesn't have like
a phylactery or
something
a,
crazy.
See how perfectly I fit to the throne.
No, there you go. That's a good thing. Oh,
Oh, I need to check that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't need to check that.
I just need to check it.
Oh.
Well, I already
I
have
had
it
throne.
down.
The throne.
Make sure there's no thorns in it.
Oh,
Poison.
okay.
right.
Yeah, you go first
We
then.
share together.
You head out to the
So, we
town.
can do.
Yeah.
You notice that people have taken to the streets. There's singing, there's dancing, as people are eating, and when they see you coming down from the castle, initially there's kind of wariness, and then this older gentleman walks up and says, "My father told me about you. You're the Defenders of
I'm
Stonegate."
gonna grab the amulet of Stonegate that was given to me by the mayor and hold it high.
When you do that, he reaches underneath his coat or his shirt and pulls out one that looks almost exactly like yours, and he says, I kept this from my grandfather.
Wow.
My grandfather told me all about you. He said that even though you disappeared, you would always return, that you wouldn't forget us.
You did say that.
I did. A paladin never goes back on his oath, and today you have been liberated and freed. Let's not worry about the middle part.
Yeah, right.
140 years. Ignore that part.
Don't worry about that.
I will say, while you're looking at that real quick, when we were still up on the roof, I want to have cast Mass Cure Wounds on the party just in case. And while we were in the Unicorn Spirit and everything. So
Speaking of which, I have healing spells too.
everybody that was up on the roof gets healed for 19 plus 14.
So 33? Yeah.
That is awesome.
The elderly gentleman looks at me and says, I think you might know my father. His name was Yenrik, which, if you remember, was the mayor of the town.
Yep.
And he says, you have freed us from this terrible evil that we've had to languish under. I expect that Ironstone and Weststone will be able to overthrow the armies easily now. Well, welcome home. I'm sure it's changed quite a bit since you were here last.
There's a lot more houses.
And
There's a lot more.
There's just a lot more.
Everything is it's just better.
But at
There's
the
an
same
actual
time,
wall around it now.
at the same time, there's a lot less for all of the friends and family we lost along the way. So,
Art's gone.
blades are gone.
Many of us fell to Orin or were devoured by his mighty essence. So he would drain our souls, our happiness, our life force, but we will recover. It just will take a while.
Now is not a time of despair and sadness. It is a time of rejoice as we have won the day. in the years to come.
And Sliver says, I'll be back. And whoosh, away he goes.
I pull out my gun and start shooting them.
I like it like a western.
Everybody's ducking.
The people start setting up tables and chairs, and you notice that pots are brought out. There's actually, the town actually has fruit trees, and it has a good bit of food. There's actually a mess tent that is right here where they normally eat. And so what they do is they clear out this entire area, put a bunch of tables, the mess tent, and they start cooking everything they can find. There's actually cows and sheep they start slaughtering and killing because they look pretty gaunt and hungry. But
They've been waiting on this day.
right, so they start.
Satra walks in and takes over.
Makes sense.
I'm thinking.
This is the plan. You're
Come on,
on the
then.
meat station. You're on the sausage station. You're on the fruit station. You're on the bread station. If you don't know what you're doing, leave.
Like half the people leave. Yeah, that's fair.
I kind of go over and whisper to Sasha and be like, we should, in honor of art, try all of that cuisine that you are collecting for him. And you know what? Maybe we can even convince these people to change the name of the place to Hell's Kitchen.
That was good. That's good.
Okay, so I'm gonna say,
Yenrik looks
There's
at you and
brains
says,
on the menu, boys.
say, are there any tieflings left in this town?
actually, no. The only people you see in this town are humans, elves, dwarves, and you think maybe, it's kind of your standard fantasy races. You get the feeling that one of the first people they may have killed off were, the satyrs or, centaurs, or there's a few
Logistical
gnomes
races.
as well. Anything that wasn't just kind of standard. You're not sure why. Maybe it was that their essence, he couldn't devour it, and so they weren't.
Maybe because they weren't technically part of the material plane, because tieflings are half infernal plane, satyrs are half Feywild.
Right.
So the plan is, we're still gonna have the party,
I don't know when the first good.
but I'm gonna create an ice sculpture of Art with his gun.
Oh, no, you're not. I know who's going to do the sculpture.
The ice sculptor.
I need an ice sculpture with guns, and I'll put a river of really, really cold red juice
Ooh.
pouring forth.
Ooh. I will make the ice sculpture into Satra, actually, and it'll be like a duality of their loves.
The mayor said never was.
So the party goes on late into the night. Wine and beer are actually found in Thorn. And the people eventually head back to their homes So a few of them are passed out at the tables and stuff like that. You're all kind of sitting around the campfire. Sliver has come back with the
I was
people from
gonna
the
say.
peak, and they've joined in the celebration as well. The kobolds did not come, but the fairy dragons are having a great time eating all the human food and stuff like that. Several of them are passed out on the tables.
Yeah,
Maybe
Sliver liked the human food back in the day too.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
Sliver's asleep
He got
over
drunk.
against one of the
Beer
fences.
lover.
Yeah.
He was.
He was a
That's
you know,
that rager we
he was a
had.
lightweight, I will say.
Yeah, he's not so much anymore.
Probably
But
not
he's
anymore.
asleep over by one of the
He's had
fences.
40 years of drinking now.
You're all
Years of
sitting around.
alcoholism.
The night has fallen for the first time in maybe 40 years. Everyone's kind of
Oh,
gone
they
back.
sleep
And,
hard.
yeah. And you're sitting around the fire that's kind of died down, and a weird glow out in the darkness towards one of the walls. And as it gets closer, you can see it's a white mask. And you hear the kind of soft
Like a person wearing a white mask?
What?
It's just a
Well,
white man.
whoever it is like 12 feet tall. And there's a soft rustling of wings and feathers, and this woman, I guess, comes walking up to the fire, and it's like the light from the fire doesn't even touch her.
Oh, yeah.
You can just kind of barely see the shimmer off the wings of the ravens that are her cloak, and kind of swirling in her cloak. And she says, "Well, I see that Blackrazor was in good hands. You have freed and liberated this area from the pain and suffering. Pity. I will miss all the pain that I was able to sense from here, but sometimes the greater good must be served. I assume you have my sword." She takes it and says, and it disappears into her cloak, and she looks at you, and says, "I believe you have something that needs to be lost."
I do, in fact. And, as a bonus, I'm sure that the agony of being stuck in a stone box could, maybe help you out with your absorbing people's distraughtness.
So she takes the sheep box from you, and
Yeah,
she
that's right, that's right.
cracks it open.
Oh.
She takes out the topaz, and the topaz, the light almost goes out, and she goes, the sweet suffering. I will have use for this for many, many years. And she puts it into the other part of her cloak, and she says, "Well, I assume our business is concluded then. I wish you well." And the birds fly apart, and then the mask falls to the ground and settles on the dirt at your feet, and she's gone.
I will.
And that's it.
All right.
Man.
Oh, you all make level 15.
Take one level in
I
Bard.
also take one level in Bard.
Take one level in Bard.
And that level 15, we're all subclassing into Bard, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And we start the Band of Stonegate. It's a rock band.
Yep.
Metal band.
Well, that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed the Saga of Stonegate. It was a labor of love between me and the players. We really enjoyed playing the game and, more than anything, watching the story unfold. I won't say that everything was in the story was what I planned from the beginning, but that's the nice thing about a role-playing game. Even the GM gets to experience a new story. If you enjoyed our podcast, remember we also have the Dresden Files, sometimes the Big Easy Ain't So Easy podcast as well. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, and our new YouTube channel, Tools Cubed VODs. Also, if you would like to give us some financial support, check us out on Patreon under Mike the GM. We have several tiers of support, or you can buy our battle maps for a flat fee. And coming up in November of 2025, we will be heading to the Forest of Fae, a Renaissance festival that is local to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and you can actually play Dungeons & Dragons with us there. Come check us out.